I've done a lot in my life. It's been ups and downs. You know, like I've done big shows, I've done small shows. I've traveled so much. I've learned a lot along the way. And I've realized there's more to life. So I don't have no time. I don't even have a minute to waste. I feel like every second of my life now, I've got to find a way to keep motivating people before it's too late.
One, two. Good evening, Twitch fam. How y'all doing? You alright? Starting with this one, I'll tell you why in a minute. With the raid, thank you. So we're starting off with this one because it's on Anjuna Deep. And it's one of my favourite records of the year, but yeah, it's on Anjuna Deep. And Anjuna Deep and Anjuna Beats have made 500 of their tracks available to use on Twitch. They're fully cleared for use on Twitch. Mad respect to those guys and girls for doing that. So finally I can make a little clip of my show and have it on Twitch without worrying about copyright, because this is on that list. 500 tracks as well, like they're not messing around. That's a serious amount of music. Speaking of a serious amount of music, that's what I've got locked in tonight. So much amazing stuff out this week. We're going in with this one. I may well have two records from this guy tonight. Will Easton on Stress, Radio Star. Who's in then? Beat Hound, Steve Disco Newsom, Whole DJ Nigel, King Watcher, Seanster Haribo, P45, Urban Events, what up? Upstate NY Nick, Phoenix BT. The fam's all here. James Holland in the building. What up? My man's about to take his Twitch game to a new level. Watch him. Make Sound Switch work again tonight. It was my fault last week. It's far too nerdy to explain here on this show. Another time, maybe. You might be thinking, wow, Mojax has gone for some energy tonight straight away out the gate. But I need to, because the energy coming later in the show is beyond, it's next level, trust me. Follow me on social media, you'll know I am trying out in-ear monitors tonight for the first time, because I have been doing headphones only here on the show since the beginning, basically. There are no speakers set up here at all. I cannot hear unless I have headphones. But I don't really do split Q. I don't like split Q, so I like mix all together in the headphones and then just go master. This one, Max Freegrant, Slowfish with Terra Nova. As always, track listings will be posted to mojax.com the day after the show. I've got in that habit now, so you'll always find them there. Captain Planet on the shelf. No, it's Faker, isn't it? Evil Robot He-Man. so far with the in-ear monitors, there's not quite as much bass as I would like. It's all very clear and nice sound, but it's not quite as much woomph. Normally the first 30 minutes or so is like just kind of chilled, building up the vibe. Not tonight, we're going in, boys and girls. This one, the Marco East remix of Yasmin by Kino Todo on Disco Halal. Who else is in then? Who's in the track tonight? Let's have a look. DJ Chris England. Tim D1, what up? Sane 61. Bear in DFW. All the Twitch fams here. Axo's in, Buckers is in. DJ Michael Mark, what up? Shout out to those of you who came through to the Dusty Donuts Facebook page earlier tonight. I talked about Rave 45s and played a few bits with the man Jim Sharp. Finding good progressive stuff is so hard. This was under indie dance. It sounds progressive to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all the kind of Stan Kolev kind of vibes, but not everything that is progressive house has to be that vibe, right? Plus, this is my show. Whatever I say is progressive, is progressive. How Twitch works, right? Great to have you all here. The Twitch fam every single time. Spider-Man's back. This one out this week, Vor, Fifth Dimension. All my current visuals, pretty much all of them, are from free stock footage sites. You don't need to pirate stuff. There's loads of free ones out there. Just go Philly Boots. sorry to disappoint, but there is no crotch cam tonight. Because I was doing this thing with Jim Sharp earlier, I didn't have time to set crotch cam up. It's let me down as well, I know. I'm sorry I've let you down. I will try and live up to a better standard in future. I do love crotch cam. I need a crotch cam emote. I think that's my next emote. Let's do that for next week. Clamping though, I got you, clamping. Got me a plant. Remember the name of these in monitors. Go check on my social media, Instagram, Mojax. I put it down on there. They're on a picture. On new on Platypus Records by label manager Simon Berry. Pangolin. There's a sick record out on Platypus next week as well. A remix of Madagascar by Tom Starr. Couldn't get it yet. Next week though. Oh yes. Earphones are like $20. They're super cheap. But I've always hated IEMs in the past. I didn't want to spend lots of money until I'm ready to commit. And I'm still, I don't know, we'll see after tonight's show. I'll give you a verdict at the end of the show. Sure about this visual now. My missus was telling me there's like some asteroid is going to hit or something. Just what we need for 2020. Just finish off. To be honest, like, it probably wouldn't make things much worse, would it? Lodge, did I say hello to you yet? I don't know. And Pangolin then on Platypus. A truly venerable label. I'll never forget, in fact, getting Robert Miles' Children on the Platypus release when it first came out. End of like 99 or something, 98? I don't know, whatever it was. Oh, it was sooner than that. Anyway. Dropping Children to a room full of people that have never heard it before. That's an experience you don't get to do more than once in a lifetime. Incredible. I think you're right. I think it was 95, and then the proper release on Deconstruction was like 96. What up, Wave Assembly? Sean stuff. Yeah. Feel old, James Holland. Started DJing the year after you were born. DJ Spectro 73 locked in. Welcome to the Twitch fam. This one by Duels. It's called Beyond. It's on their new EP on Anjuna Deep. Anjuna Deep didn't really have to like win me over to play their stuff because I already play at least one of their tracks every single week. Yeah, making 500 tracks available to use on Twitch with no copyright issues. Mad respect to the Anjuna family. Every single time. Music knows no age, trust me. Cashmere Music Production, thanks for locking in. I'll check the PMs later. What up? The rest of the EP is a little bit too vocally for me, but this one does it. Beyond literally came out this morning. I had to go and get it at midnight this morning when I was prepping my tunes before I went to bed. DJ Mike Marquez. I'm a little bit put out. I'm slightly offended. There's been all this talk of rotary mixes in the chat. Not a single person yet has commented on this little bad boy up here. Sean's just talking about the action figure, but no one's talking about my lovely Yuri 1620 LE and my Bozak isolator. Neither of which I ever actually use. If you live in the UK and you want to buy one, just send me a PM. It's beautiful hardware, but I never ever use it. Looks good though, right? 1620 LE, the reissue, and a Bozak ISO X. I've got no idea what cost. If anyone is actually seriously would like to buy one, if you're after one, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep it there because it looks good. I'm not trying to sell you my gear on my stream. By Zaria, it's called Impact, the Emanate remix. Again, out this week. I think everything I've played so far has been released this week. Switch into the slightly more chilled mode. Like, it's nice when it goes crazy, but it does break up the quality on the stream. So I'm keeping it a bit more mellow on the lighting, but you know, it's still dope though. Stan Kolev, Earthlings. He's one of the artists. I'm scrolling around Beatport looking for tracks. See a Stan Kolev record. I don't even listen to it, just click buy. Add to cart. Guaranteed fire every single time. Kishi. Official Hector, what up? Phil Baxley's in the building with the emotes. Wow, yes. Went down. Oh, I didn't know that. It's happened a couple of times. Buck Rogers in the building, what up? If you are looking for some examples of dope green screen work, make sure you're following DJ Buck Rogers. He's got this thing with a helmet that just like melts my brain. I don't actually know how it works. It's so cool. And he plays really late on US time, so he's often on when I wake up, I'm having breakfast. Check out Buck Rogers, it's amazing. So yeah, make sure you're following Buck Rogers if you aren't already, you should be. This one new from Sonic Union and MXV, Crash Course. My raid tonight is already locked off. We're going to see Cleveland Terry, if he's still up for it and still doing it. From the YouTube Familia.
Broadcasting live from UK to the world, this is PROGREZZ.
Crash Course by Sonic Union and MXV. Sonic Union is the guy who runs Low Bit Records, a label that I've always supported. They've always supported me. Respect to Low Bit every time. That's not on Low Bit though. I've forgotten what label it's on. I'm so unprofessional. up, X-Ray Ted, Hong Kong, Ping Pong. Making me do my Alan Partridge voice again. This one, Effect Assault on Last Night on Earth, Sasha's label. I actually bought a Last Night on Earth mask for wearing out and about. We've all got to start wearing them, so I bought one from Last Night on Earth. I would wear it on the stream, but it's in the wash right now.
I want my ID, hello. It's not me saying that, that's their username. Good username. Social Distance Dance Party for locking in. Squishy, yes, I do have my Boss delay. I've only used it once. It's finding space for it on here. It is a challenge. I realised I listened back to last week's show. I didn't play any breaks records the whole show. Unacceptable.
tagline is progressive house, melodic techno, and slinky breakbeat. Where was the slink? There was none. I've got a few this week. Second track from Will Easton this week then, on the same EP on Stress Records. This one's called Movement.
Live and direct from the UK, this is the sound of PROGREZZ with Mojax.
Be going on a bit of a tangent shortly. I have a record with Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction on it, and a remix of AC/DC. It's my show. If I say it's progressive, it's progressive. Record from Perry Farrell and Maceo Plex, and it's a banger. Kid Cut Up locked in. Live from the bunker. Kid Cut Up, are you doing Twitch yet, or are you still sticking with the Facebook IG vibe? Come join the Twitch fam, that's where the fun's happening. Look, we've got Spider-Man. Basically, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, if you're just looking to do some self-promotion, which is absolutely fine, then maybe Facebook and IG, maybe stick to that. But if you're looking to do long-term, if you're in this for the long run, as I am here right now, I love this. This won't stop. So it's got to be Twitch or Mixcloud. End of. You've got to start building on those platforms. One of those two. Facebook's going nowhere.
Who knows only his ambition? When you could feel, get up, whose dream has become his nightmare, his duty, and his mission. Is there mercy?
This one new from Alpha Dog, Never Mind. We have to get the tempo up because that Maceo Plex record, it's like 128. It's a bit above my normal pace.
Is there mercy for the man who knows only his ambition? When you could feel, get up, whose dream has become his nightmare, his duty and his mission. Is there mercy for those who strive so hard? We turn our heads around. They forgot why. Why? There is no mercy. We live to dream a brand new dream and turn it all around. Never mind. We never mind.
Dirt Effect, Loneliness, and the future sound of Egypt. One thing I love about this prog scene, it's so worldwide. I've played stuff from Israel today, Egypt, Eastern Europe, UK, US. Just a global sound. That's what we need right now, yes? the moment, the plan is still to go and raid Cleveland Terry in 10 minutes' time. So in 5 minutes, if one of y'all could go and check if he's live. It's going to be completely different music, but that's the point. That's the beauty of Twitch, right? It's like wandering around a festival, checking out different rooms, following your buddies around. That's what Twitch feels like and what it should feel like to me. The new one then from Perry Farrell and Maceo Plex. It's a really nice electro vibes remix as well, but that's like full vocal. It's not really my cup of tea. This one though is called the Glitch Edit, or the Glitchy remix. You'll see why it does it for me. Check this tune, it's bad. Saying 61, thank you for the sub. Love it, much appreciated. Okay, I see the PROGREZZ festival stuff. We'll talk. How good is this? front, I probably would have preferred just a straight instrumental. But there's enough going on there. It's dubby enough. And that beat is just fire. Right, one more then, assuming the raid works. It's another classic, although not quite the same kind of trance vibes as last week's. Going a bit older. Oh, I didn't do AC/DC. Right, forget it. Got to get one more in. So what happens when you do stuff completely on the fly? This is not laid out and planned, this show at all. I can't promise AC/DC and then not play it. Wherever you are around the world, put your hands in the air. This PROGREZZ time. Make some noise. Called Bounce of Thunder, the Kid Panel remix by the Darrow Chem Syndicate. Again, I remind you, track listings available on mojax.com the day after the show. actually is to do a PROGREZZ podcast / radio show, properly like slick, produced. So obviously on this one I'm just talking to you lot in the comments all the time, so I'm going to do that every week as well. Right, here we go then, tonight's trance classic. Take us out for the evening. Properly old school with this one then, Orbital Lush. Had to do a bit of a re-edit on this one. You're talking about the panning of the synths. I love this zone mixer going into this Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro. The stereo quality sound I get without any second thought. It just works. That's why I love the Blackmagic. Let's talk about these in-ear monitors though. I've felt better about them as the night has gone on. Right, in the last 10 minutes I've had 2 texts from my wife downstairs saying that I'm shouting. So I don't know what that means, but I don't normally get that. So maybe the balance is off, I don't know. Anyway, a couple of minutes left of this, we're going to go Ray Cleveland Terry. Thank you all so much for locking in as every week, I really appreciate it. This is the highlight of my week. Lovely to have you all, the Twitch fam, in the chat. Don't forget, everyone in there is a DJ as well, go follow them. Let's build this Twitch family together. I'll be back next Wednesday, 10 PM UK, 11 PM Central European Time, 5 PM East Coast US, and 2 PM West Coast US. Might get another stream in over the weekend, we'll see what happens. Track listings on mojax.com after the fact, and I normally upload as a YouTube video as well. So check out Mojax on YouTube. You'll find it there too in a couple of days' time. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Terry is there. He is live. We're going to go see him right now. I'll see you in the chat over there. Thanks again for locking in. Peace.